Still a stock firewall.
Still a factory firewall.
They didn't say if the motor had to be in front of it or behind it.
Hey, there was side firewall.
Can you air this tire up? What y'all's guess is on weight bias?
57.
We all wrong right now.
Why so serious?
Because that's not serious at all. That is. Where do you put it?
So we're thinking fuel cell and battery up here. Just to give it a little bit front weight. I believe they lost the air chuck.
Here it is. On top of that toolbox like I said it was. It's coming out faster than it's going in. Car's rolling forward. You gotta hurry up and get that weight because it's gonna go flat.
$51.5. Jump in there. It's gonna be an awkward way to get into the truck, get into the car.
These bars won't be there. Save the seat and everything. Probably a little heavy on the left side because the motor's sitting
52.
52 on the rear. It's not a bad start. Battery back there, fuel cell back there, turbos back there. 55, 57, not to be out of the realm for this thing.
So now we're gonna put everything in the back.
Well, I plan on putting turbos.
We need to put everything back there
Where
that
we can. I think the only, I take that back.
everything that's not movable.
I'm not going to put the fuel cell back there. I'm going to put it in.
I think it needs to be in the back in case it gets wrecked. That way you don't smash the fuel cell into you.
Yeah. Well,
Plus, if we need to add weight to the front, we can add weight to the front later. So right now you're at 2,300 even with you in here.
really good.
You know what? I mean, hell, that motor stock would take you into fives easily.
At that weight, yeah. So, and even if it ends up being like 2,700 or whatever, if it's still 55, 57 on the rear, it's not going to have a choice but to go.
No, 2,700 with you in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 27 being in it.
How much you weigh?
220.
Why did it only add 79 pounds? Because it took it off the front. I think you're on the lift. Hold on. Stay in there.
Stay right there.
So 200 pounds on the rear
I can't see
puts
it.
you at 60%. So full tank of fuel, battery, turbos, you'll be at 55 to 60.
And realistically, we're still going to lose weight on the front because it's still drum brake on the front. It's still got factory K member, all the inners of everything. I mean, there's still
Man, you're gonna have to go gadget arms with that steering wheel.
Well, you know, a little extendo steering wheel, it'll be all right. And also, we come off the factory one and send it back. One problem at a time. Alright, update after last night working on the Camaro. We got the engine placement pretty good as far as center wise and rear and forward. I mean, why would you put an engine meow? And you can put one meow. And the factory firewall's to be meow. It's pretty close. Yeah. I kind of eyeballed it and thought that the drive shaft was going to be about 27 inches. It ended up being 26 3/4 with a 400, but we may swap that to a shorty glide just to get a little bit longer of the drive shaft in it. I mean, it's really like it was meant to be in there. I don't see why anybody else hadn't done this. Genius. We're gonna cut this bar, that bar, and probably move the whole main hoop, rear risers, and actually move the hoop back to here-ish, I feel like. That way with me sitting right here, at least that, well, yeah, well, it might fit under there. Yeah, probably not. Even with the motor there, the oil pan is not terrible, and that's with a stock truck pan too, so might be onto something. Anyways, that's where we are after last night. A lot more to do, but really happy with the placement on it. I think we got something to work with, boys. Representation was yeah, nailed it. All right, give y'all kind of a bird's eye view. It's pretty light. Even if the rods come out, feet are fine. Barely an inconvenience. Yeah, we'll have a scatter shield on there, or probably an ultra bell. Then I'm gonna doghouse this some way up into like the factory dash cow. This is just a mock-up motor just to put in here so we could see what the weight was gonna be. You would think a door that's this gone would not open. Nope. Like butter. Opens and closes. Perfect. Unfortunately, the door's all that keeps it supported. Pro mod. Also, this Johnny's got drums. Yes. That weight's pretty much with all the brake system, steering, stock. Yeah, it's all there, it's fine. So right now, the car without an engine, anything rolling in it was 1,700 pounds, like on the dot. Once we got the motor, trans, which is aluminum 5.7, old school LS1. We've got a stock case 400, and I think it's a 10-inch converter in it. I could be wrong, but just so we could see where it was gonna be at with pretty much the whole drivetrain in it. It ended up being 2310, I believe, and 53% on the rear. with me in it, and we put 200 pounds of ballast in the rear to simulate like rear turbos, fuel cell, wiring, things of that nature that we're going to put in the rear, and ended up being 60% on the rear and 25 and some change. So I mean, at that weight bias, without having to put any weight in it, I don't think this thing has any choice but to be a weapon. So we're going to continue messing with it. We've got to get both cars ready for this weekend, so we're going to do that probably tomorrow. We're going to change suspension on Quagmire. We're going to change the engine combo on Bones, since it decided to get, we believe, a main bearing in it. Oil pressure started dropping a lot lower when we tested last weekend. So stay tuned. Always send it.